Grand Theft Auto 4 is without question one of the greatest video games I ever played during the time it had released back in 2008. This video game has amazing storytelling, the gameplay is great, and it tells the story of Niko Bellic leaving Europe and coming to America to try to live that American dream. Well, I will say this video game was a change in the series for a lot of reasons, because not only does this follow a new protagonist in Niko Bellic, a Eastern European war veteran. The reason he came to Liberty City, which is based on New York City, is because he wanted to escape his past, dealing with the war that he said he dealt with. And not only that, he has to deal with loan sharks and mob bosses. And so his cousin Roman just flat out lies to him about he was living this American dream, and really his cousin Roman was in terrible circumstances. And not only that, but Niko was real sincere about him wanting to change his life.
It was before that. Two things. You remember, during the war, we did some bad things. And bad things happened to us. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. I was very young and very angry. Maybe that is no excuse.
Yeah, Niko talking about the war and how angry he was. That gave him character, gave him depth, not even an hour into the gameplay. I will say the story is probably one of the best I've seen in this. It's probably a little bit better than Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The only reason I say it is because it has two endings, and this is a spoiler alert. But in one ending, Roman dies by, being involved with Niko Bellic. Everything happens there. And then someone close to Niko Bellic, his new girlfriend, ends up dying in the other ending. So yeah, there's some sadness there. Like Niko, he experiences loss in that particular part of the story. I will say that in terms of gameplay, it's definitely more realistic. Like the controlling the car, it feels like it has more weight to it. And then the cover system and the targeting is a lot better compared to games of the past. And the graphics is amazing. In fact, if you just stand around Liberty City, you're bound to see something go down, with all this gameplay. It's like it has a life of its own. That's something you really couldn't say about the past Grand Theft Auto games. Do yourself a favor, if you somehow never played this iconic game, check it out because I think it's well worth your time. I will say this video game is a change of tone for a lot of reasons, because like the over-the-top action that was in past GTA games, you're not going to really find any of those missions in this game. This game feels more serious. Sure, there's funny moments here and there, but it's not as outlandish as past GTA games. And to me, I think that works better for the story. But once you complete the story, there's not much to do. I mean, what are you going to do? Just drive around? And there's not many opportunities to make money in this video game. Like San Andreas, it had many things that add depth to it. It had RPG elements, you get haircuts, all that stuff. All that is taken away in this video game. So when you finish the story, you don't have much replay value, especially if you complete this game more than twice already. But this game is amazing. It has some great characters such as Jacob, Paki, Roman, obviously. Every time Roman calls to say you want to go bowling, yes, it's annoying, but, that became like a meme over the years. And another thing I like to say, the soundtrack's pretty good. And for a game that came out over 13 years ago, this is still, a great game. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But I will say, in terms of story, it's excellent. The voice cast is amazing, and the gameplay is still great. Maybe it's a little outdated by today's standards, but as far as the whole overall experience of Grand Theft Auto, this game has it. I'm giving this video game a 9 out of 10. The only complaint I really have about this game is that there's not much to do once you beat the main story. I mean, GTA, Vice City, and San Andreas, they had more depth in terms of things you could do in the game, but in this one, not so much. You know, I wish the developers fine-tune this a little bit more, but other than that, this is not a terrible game. It is actually fantastic. And it's a game that's still being played today, I bet. And that's my review of Grand Theft Auto 4. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this video game. Is it like one of your favorite Grand Theft Auto games, or did you like the past games better than this one? Okay, this is Slum Guy 172 saying peace out.